Hey, if you click this video, you've probably played DayZ in the last few years. I'm about to expose the biggest security flaw in gaming's history. Just know that this has left both you and I compromised for simply playing on any modded or custom server that is not an official server by Bohemia Interactive. For those who are unaware or do not know specific names, I'm going ahead and listing who they are and what they're known for right now. Designful is the owner of a very popular server group called REARMED. Then there's Cyanotic, who's the owner of Sunnyvale. There's SFM Player, who's the owner of The Fallen. Then there's Dab. Dab is a modder, a lead developer of REARMED. Okay, so there's a small group in the DayZ community combined that make about $2 million a year in revenue, with servers, with mods, but mostly with cheats. So this group contains server owners, hackers that make cheats, and mod creators. And fun fact, this group has been exposed several times. But with these type of things, people forget, people ignore, people move on. New players come in, and the cycle begins again.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Fossum, how do you make money with the DayZ server? The answer is priority queues. So you have a very popular server. It's always maxed out on population. People want to skip the line, so they'll pay you a premium so they can be in priority queue and skip the queue, skip the line. So this is happening. One server's making you $3,000 to $4,000 a month. Now imagine having 5 full servers, about $20,000 a month on average. It's not bad for some kid in his mom's basement. Rearmed.
Are you ready?
If you're not caught up on all the DayZ drama, there is a YouTuber named AnarchyHD who had exposed Sunnyvale in the past. I bet you no one really knew that this is all connected. If you've seen my first or second video, there's a person who commented named Modern. Modern was the owner of Trump's Wall, or The Wall server groups. He's actually a victim of this hacker group. These servers were the largest and most successful servers for the longest time, until this hacker group showed up and took him down for 2 full years, destroyed all of his work. So what does this Arma 3 game engine have to do with DayZ? Well, Arma 3's engine was ported over to DayZ. The core engine exploit already existed in Arma 3, but it was used by Fonzie and his hacker group to destroy servers, but mostly out of hate towards Bohemia. So now we're in 2021. Fonzie's abusing the core engine exploit mostly to destroy the #1 server back then, Trump's Wall. Now it's December of 2021. Fonzie starts attacking all other servers with the core engine exploit. What he basically did was bombing the server with commands, first to kill all of the players, then to crash the server. This way, all of the players on the server lost all of their gear. He just did this at first, all for a couple hours, forcing the server owners to re-roll, basically to put an old database from before the attack, so people got discouraged to play on any of the servers that this was happening to. The only popular servers that were not being affected by this at all were ReArmed, Sunnyvale, and The Fallen. Then, AnarchyHD exposes the owner of The Fallen, SFM Player, of collaborating with the cheaters, which the link will be in the description below to that video. What they did is the hackers sold their cheats to their clients. If they got banned, the owners had to unban them. As a thank you, they got not attacked, but all of their competitors did. This is the start of 2022. The attacks got more efficient. Basically, they took down every server in 10 minutes. Everything but 3 servers. I wonder who they could be. Players left the affected servers, and because of the lack of alternatives, just played on those 3 servers. Even though it was known that at least The Fallen was already collaborating with the hackers. Those hackers, their discords, were also present in the Discord servers of REARMED and Sunnyvale. Now it's the end of January 2022 and the beginning of February. Several servers started to be more public about the issue. They started to hammer every post that Bohemia has made regarding DayZ with the comments about the core engine exploit. The Change.org initiative was made and got signed by a lot of people. People like Dabs openly argued against it, telling people that the fix was not easy, saying that we were wrong, and that we should all just shut the fuck up. He was also at the same time already on the payroll for REARMED. REARMED was the largest benefitor of this entire fiasco, as they were the only ones that did not expose themselves yet to work openly with those people. Dabs actively tried to undermine all efforts to fix the core engine exploit issue. He also told the server owners that he had been working on the fix for a long time with Bohemia Interactive, which was a lie. A user had went behind his back to Deadman, the developer on the Arma 3 team, sent him log files for a possible fix. Deadman only needed 15 minutes to provide the patch to close the exploit for good. But Deadman is on the Arma 3 team, and DayZ is based on the same engine now. So the patch got handed to the DayZ developers, and they involved Dab to form a testing party for the patch. Dab decided who gets to test it, and it was on those servers he was on the payroll on, the servers that were not affected by it, such as REARMED, Sunnyvale, and The Fallen, where these fixes were being tested, these patches were being tested. This way, he delayed the fix to be rolled out on affected servers for 2 more weeks. Every day REARMED earned money, and he was as well, as one of the last servers still running. Then the patch got leaked to all community servers by some modder that had a bad feeling about it all. Dabs was furious, banned the modder out of the modders Discord, and probably tried to further delay the patch to be rolled out officially. He used all of his power to make as much damage as possible to all the servers that were not on the payroll. Many servers that were on the top 30 back then did not survive this whole episode. The player bases shifted to REARMED because the lack of alternatives. The result, from the whole thing, REARMED profited the most. Sunnyvale and The Fallen got damaged because they exposed themselves too much. Sunnyvale is still, though, one of the top servers out there and still earns money. And as you see, Designful in The Fallen Discord marked as ally on a roll. And The Fallen's owner clearly collaborating with the hacker group. This is all public, by the way. Now, people from the petition had made so much pressure to fix the core engine exploit. This is what he's saying. Basically trying to give excuses to why it's not happening fast enough. And even mentioning a player named Fonzie, a user named Fonzie, who's a hacker group. And now here's SFM player regarding the word for word of what's going on from a Twitter account within the hacking group, the Third Temple. And yeah, so what happened immediately after the core engine exploit was finally patched? Well, backdoors packed within mods started to litter the Steam Workshop, and so many people have downloaded these bugged mods, and this group now has direct remote access to your computers. I'm just saying, this needs to end. Bohemia's DayZ development team needs to either be replaced or make some huge changes to the way they handle and do things. This needs to be a wake-up call at bare minimum.